everybody, I'm Hardwell and you're watching Toolroom TV. We're here in Amsterdam where they host the Amsterdam dance event, which you will see later in the show. But for now, I will show you around a few cool places and make sure you visit them when you're here in the city. We're here at the Felix in Amsterdam, which is a European center for art, science, music, as well as an international meeting center, which is open since 1788. But in October, thousands of professionals from the music industry are coming here to network and do business before the night turns out in one big party. The first time I came to EDE was in 2008, and for me that was a great experience. It's like once in a lifetime thing. When you come there for the first time, you meet all the big promoters, you meet all the big label owners, and it opened a lot of doors for me. So it's always a great opportunity to be here at the Amsterdam Dance Event. I think one of the biggest reasons that the Amsterdam Dance Event is one of the biggest conferences in the world is because of the Dutch government. The Dutch government is really supportive in art and music, and they gave us this opportunity to hold it here, and I think it's a really great thing. They always be really supportive. I think that's also one of the reasons that the Dutch DJs are so popular right now. We're now going to shopping center Kalvertoren, where one of my favorite restaurants is. It's called Blue. The restaurant is amazing, the view is amazing, so let's go and check it out. At the Blue restaurant at the top of the Kalvertoren in one of the busiest streets in Amsterdam. The food is amazing over here, and I can tell you the view is even more beautiful. I always take my friends and family here, so it's definitely one thing I recommend if you're here in Amsterdam. I think Amsterdam has such a strong role in the dance industry because of it started really early. DJs like Jean, Dimitri, Eric E, Rogue, they all started really early here, and they were like, yeah, one of the few DJs who took house music to a new level at the point where we're at right now. Besides that, we have a lot of big clubs and leading clubs still these days here in Amsterdam. So I think besides it started really early, it's still a really good club scene here in Amsterdam. It was a great opportunity for me as a DJ to start here in Holland. Yeah, it all started when I was 12 years old. I saw a documentary on the Dutch MTV about Tiesto, Ferry Karsten and Armin van Buuren, because it really blew up at that time, and that really inspired me. So I started to produce my own music, my own remixes, and from that point I started to do club gigs and just tour around in Holland. And when I was 14 years old, I signed my first record deal. So yeah, I was a pretty young kid when I signed my first deal. My Dutch heroes are definitely, of course, Tiesto. I think he's like a role model for every single DJ nowadays. And yeah, besides that, I really grew up with DJs like Chucky, who helped me a lot in my career. But even DJs as Benny Rodriguez and Eric E, all those DJs from Holland. When I was a young kid, I learned a lot from them. So yeah, I have actually a lot of Dutch heroes. So we're walking in this little alley in the center of Amsterdam, where you can find a Heineken store on the right, which is in my opinion the best beer in the world. But now we're going to the club where we held the first reveal party ever. Let's go home. So now we're in Club Home, the club where we held the first reveal party ever. Yeah, that night was crazy. I was really nervous. It was actually the launching of the label for a label night, and it was totally packed, totally sold out. It was like a big queue in front of the club, and yeah, good memories in this place. The history with this club, I played a lot of school parties back in the days when I was really young, almost like 10 years ago. And yeah, it was my first experience with Club Home. And when we decided to do a label night during ADE, I thought Club Home was the perfect club. It's not like a really big club, but it's really cozy, and I had always a good time when I was playing here. So yeah, I think Club Home was the perfect spot to hold the first reveal party, and it actually was. It was a great experience and an amazing night. One highlight of the night during the first reveal party was my stage dive here in Club Home, and yeah, look for yourself. That was a crazy stage dive. One of the key events this year for me was definitely Sensation Amsterdam, because when I was a little boy, I always dreamed about playing on Sensation Wide in Amsterdam, and yeah, the dream came true. And that was definitely one of my highlights, besides Ultra Music Festival in Miami and Tomorrowland in Belgium. Those 3 gigs were definitely my top 3 gigs this year. I did a lot of collaborations last year. I did a collaboration with Chucky and one with Tiesto, and yeah, at this moment I'm working on a new collaboration with Porter Robertson, so make sure you keep an eye out for that one, because it's gonna be massive. it's really great to work with Porter Robertson. I think we're both great fans from each other, and he's also a young guy. He's coming from the States and he's really talented. I love his music, and yeah, we just came up with the idea to do a collaboration, and he came to Breda, my hometown here in Holland, and yeah, we just spent a day in the studio, and I think the result so far is really good. So yeah, Toolroom to me is one of the world's best labels in dance music, and yeah, the Toolroom nights as well with Mark Knight on the beat, and that was a really great night. And yeah, besides that, I released 3 Triangles, my track on Toolroom, so who knows, maybe I will make the new Toolroom compilation in the future. It's one of those days in Amsterdam. First it was sunny, now it's raining, but we're on our way to one of my favorite stores, and that's Patta, one of the best sneaker stores in Amsterdam, so check it out. We're now at Patta, the sneaker store in Amsterdam, and actually I'm gonna try some sneakers, but feel free to take a look around. It's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini tour. Enjoy the ADE footage from now. Thanks for watching Toolroom TV. I'm Hardwell, signing off.